Have you ever wondered how a single punch can completely change the course of a fight? In boxing, all it takes is one hit to turn the odds upside down and shock the world. Today, we're counting down some of the most unexpected knockouts in boxing history. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of the action. Let's get started. Boxing stands as one of the most unpredictable and thrilling sports ever. It's one of the few athletic disciplines where no matter how heavily the odds are stacked against a fighter, everything can change in the blink of an eye. Just one well-timed punch can completely shift the momentum and alter the course of the bout. Time after time, we've seen fighters, often the underdogs, defy expectations, transforming from relative unknowns into instant superstars by delivering a single stunning knockout blow. This is what makes boxing so exhilarating. It's the realm where anything is possible. In this video, we're diving into some of the most shocking and unexpected knockouts in the storied history of the sport. Let's start with April 2009, a night that shocked the boxing world. Undefeated British fighter Froch, fresh off winning the WBC super middleweight title, was set to make his first defense against former undisputed middleweight champion Jermaine Taylor. The fight began at a furious pace, with both men trading heavy blows from the opening bell. Taylor, using his speed and accuracy, managed to outland Froch, and in the third round delivered a right hand that sent Froch crashing to the canvas for the first time in his career. Froch is hurt. Right hand. Froch goes down. It was a pivotal moment, and though Froch quickly rose to his feet, he was clearly shaken. As the rounds progressed, Taylor remained in control, using his superior hand speed to outbox the British champion and build a commanding lead on the scorecards. As they entered the 12th and final round, all Taylor had to do was survive 3 minutes on his feet to claim the victory. However, Froch had other plans. Summoning every ounce of strength, Froch launched a desperate but relentless assault, battering Taylor with a series of punishing shots. In the final minute, Froch dropped Taylor twice, and the referee stepped in to stop the fight, allowing Froch to retain his title in a dramatic and unforgettable finish. Using his jab, here's the right hand, another right hand, and Taylor is down. Taylor in trouble, Froch punches, and it's over. Froch shocks the world, stopping Jermaine Taylor in the 12th round. It was a stunning comeback victory that cemented Froch's place as one of boxing's most resilient warriors. Now, let's take a look at one of the most iconic matchups in boxing history, a fight that truly lives in the sport's annals. In 1990, Mexican legend Julio Cesar Chavez, already one of the most feared fighters on the planet, faced off against Olympic gold medalist Meldrick Taylor in a battle for the unified super lightweight championship. Chavez entered the ring with an astonishing record of 68-0, including 55 knockouts. Meanwhile, the IBF champion Taylor also boasted an undefeated record, making this clash one of the most highly anticipated matchups of the era. From the opening bell, it was clear that this fight would be an all-out war. Taylor, using his blistering speed and lightning-fast combinations, built up an early lead on the scorecards, landing punch after punch while Chavez continued to stalk him around the ring. Chavez, known for his relentless pressure and ability to absorb punishment, took Taylor's best shots and kept coming forward, slowly wearing down his opponent with thudding body shots and heavy hooks. As they entered the final round, Taylor was ahead on points and only needed to survive 3 more minutes to secure victory. But Chavez, knowing a knockout was his only path to victory, threw caution to the wind and went after Taylor with everything he had. In the dying seconds of the fight, Chavez landed a devastating right hand that sent Taylor crashing to the canvas. Although Taylor got back to his feet, referee Richard Steele controversially stopped the fight with only 2 seconds remaining, handing Chavez one of the most dramatic wins in boxing history. Watch as Lou Duba goes absolutely berserk over what is easily one of the most debated stoppages in the sport's history. 5 seconds left. I cannot believe they stopped that fight. Lennox Lewis, the towering British heavyweight, made history by becoming the first British heavyweight champion of the 20th century. After 3 successful defenses of his title, Lewis faced American challenger Oliver McCall in September 1994. This fight was supposed to be a routine defense for Lewis, who was heavily favored to win. But in boxing, nothing is ever guaranteed. In the second round, McCall shocked the world by landing a powerful right cross that caught Lewis flush, sending the Champion crashing to the canvas. Lewis, visibly stunned, struggled to get back to his feet as McCall celebrated his unexpected victory. It was a stunning upset, and McCall's victory marked one of the most dramatic moments in heavyweight boxing. Lewis is incredulous. McCall is celebrating, and there's a new heavyweight champ in town. Fast forward to January 2003, when undefeated welterweight champion Vernon Forrest stepped into the ring against Ricardo Mayorga for a unification bout. Forrest was riding high after back-to-back victories over Shane Mosley and was expected to easily handle the wild and unpredictable Mayorga. However, from the opening bell, it was clear that Mayorga had no intention of playing by the script. He came out swinging, throwing looping punches with reckless abandon and catching Forrest off guard. In the very first round, Mayorga knocked Forrest down with a barrage of wild punches, and though Forrest bravely fought back in the second round, he couldn't keep Mayorga at bay. In the third round, Mayorga landed a crushing blow that knocked Forrest out cold, securing a shocking victory and establishing himself as a force to be reckoned with in the welterweight division. Next up is a fight that will go down as one of the biggest upsets in recent boxing history. In June 2019, unified heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua, one of the sport's biggest stars, defended his titles against late replacement Andy Ruiz Jr. Ruiz, a last-minute substitute, was seen by many as little more than a stepping stone for Joshua, who was expected to cruise to an easy victory. But boxing is never that simple. After a cautious start, the fight erupted in round 3 when Joshua dropped Ruiz with a left hook, marking the first time Ruiz had ever been knocked down in his career. But Ruiz, undeterred, got back to his feet and immediately fired back, dropping Joshua twice in a shocking turn of events. Both fighters, now fully aware of each other's power, fought more cautiously in the following rounds until round 7 when Ruiz, sensing his moment, unleashed a brutal combination that dropped Joshua twice more. The referee waved off the fight, and Ruiz, the massive underdog, was crowned the new unified heavyweight champion of the world in what is widely regarded as one of the greatest upsets in the history of the division. Let's move on to March 2003 when Wladimir Klitschko, in the prime of his career, made the 6th defense of his WBO heavyweight title against South African challenger Corrie Sanders. Klitschko, known for his devastating power and technical precision, was expected to easily dispatch Sanders, who was a massive underdog going into the fight. However, Sanders had other plans. With just 39 seconds remaining in the first round, Sanders caught Klitschko with a flush left hand that sent the Ukrainian champion crashing to the canvas. Klitschko, clearly shaken, managed to get back to his feet, but Sanders wasn't done yet. He dropped Klitschko again moments later, and in round 2, Sanders finished the job by knocking Klitschko down 2 more times to secure one of the most shocking knockout victories in heavyweight history. Referee Renato Rodriguez stopped the fight, putting an end to the Wladimir Klitschko Express and leaving the boxing world in disbelief. Which of these shocking knockouts stood out to you the most? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay updated with more thrilling boxing content.